Hello everybody, my name's Fuzzfinger and welcome to the Mr. Pandaria beta. Today is going to be just a quick video for you, since in the last beta patch Blizzard have given us the Valor Quartermasters. And I think this is interesting because we weren't really sure if Valor points were going to be able to be used to purchase gear anymore, since Blizzard told us that their new philosophy was that Valor points were going to be used for upgrading our current gear. And while that's still the case, it's nice to see that you can still use your Valor points to buy epic items as well. Now these are for factions, and obviously the mounts you can buy with gold as well. These are for factions, so whether when new patches come out and once we're wearing higher item levels, we'll get new Valor point gear, I'm not yet sure, so we'll have to wait and see for that. But this is the Shadow Pan faction, and you need Revered in order to purchase most of this item level 489 gear. In fact, you need Revered for all of it, and then it's 3,000 gold for each of the new mounts on this faction. I've got 600 gold off each, obviously, for my faction discount. So that's the Shadow Pan faction, and you earn reputation as you would expect by doing daily quests. And the second faction I would like you to take a look at, or rather I would like to show you, is the Clarksy faction, or the Claxy. And if we take a look at the Quartermaster here, yeah, we can see pretty much another batch of epic items for around about the same amount of Valor points as well, so 1250 to 1750. And as I mentioned, I think this is the first time that I've actually really known about being able to buy items with Valor points in Mr. Pandaria. Since Blizzard, I'm pretty sure Blizzard did say that their new philosophy for Valor points was that you would not be able to buy gear with them. They were just there to upgrade your current gear, which is a great idea, but I think a lot of people would miss the whole being able to find equipment to fill in the spaces that you don't get while raiding. So I think it's nice that they've brought these rewards back, even though you will have to grind faction rep. So this is the Claxy faction. Again, I'm only neutral with these at the minute, since the daily quests I don't think have yet been implemented, but I'll probably be taking a look at those when they are. Next, if you go to Mogo Shan Palace, and just outside you will find another Quartermaster, this one for the faction of the Golden Lotus. And as you would expect, you can get a whole, if I come off my mount, you can find a whole new slew of epic items which you can purchase from him when you reach Revered status with the faction. And you can also get this Rune of Paralysis when you reach Honoured status for 90 gold, and a couple of mounts as well. So that'll show you the items on this. Again, these are all purchased with Valor points, so you're definitely going to want to take a look at which items you can collect on each faction, and then make your choice as to which you will be grinding reputation with the fastest first. Although it does look like each faction has a nice selection for every type of damage, healing or tanking. So this is the Golden Lotus, and I can't show you the mounts that you can buy with them, since I'm not exalted. Again, the quests aren't really there to let you become exalted, but as soon as they are, then we'll definitely take a look at those quests and how they play out. So there we have for the third faction. And the fourth faction you can find, I think you can find just in your little hub city, depending on whether you're Alliance or Horde. So we'll just take a look over here, since we're Alliance. And one of these should, in theory, it's not that one, that's the Golden Lotus, we've seen that. And we've seen the Shadow Pan. Just have a look through these. I know there's one more, so
next one is on me.
I think it's around here, actually. I'm sure it is. Oh, it's this guy here. There it is. And you can actually buy Cloud Serpent once you reach Exalted, which is very nice indeed. You've probably seen them flying around already. This is the August Celestials faction. And another batch of pretty cool epic items. And these are all level 489. So there's definitely going to be a lot of things you can spend your Valor points on come this expansion, because even if you don't want any gear, you'll be wanting to spend them on upgrading your current gear. And wow, I've just realised, if I click on all, I can show you a lot more. Since it was limited to Paladin, that's definitely a new interface option. So I do apologise, I've missed some. But you can see the whole list on MMO Champion anyway, if you're interested in knowing what you might be able to collect for your class. But there's definitely a whole load here. And as you can see, that's 3 pages just for one spec of one class. So I beg your pardon, 3 pages just for one faction. So that's everything for that. And the mount, of course. There might even be some more faction rewards that we haven't yet seen, because there's about 10 factions in total in Pandaria. But that's what's been implemented so far. Maybe some of the other faction rewards that we haven't yet seen won't require Valor points. We'll have to wait and see. But I hope this has been a little bit of an insightful video for you, that you can see what you might be able to collect come the new expansion. And we'll definitely take a look, as I mentioned, at the daily quests as and when they become available. But until next time, thank you very much for joining me. I've been Fuzzfinger, and I'll see you in the next video.